fun. Don't know if we're live on Facebook or not. I can't tell. Hi, Amber.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, everybody. Last minute tech issues. All the connections and gazentas aren't. I don't know. I set them up right. So I don't know what happened to Facebook, but anyway. So if you see us on Facebook, give us a shout out. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
You know what? Good. I forgot to do our little intro.
Oh, yes.
Hey, welcome to the Big Promo Cast, episode 39. Saturday before Thanksgiving, 2020. Heads up, we're not going to do a live podcast next week, but we are premiering a new product video at 1 o'clock Central on Saturday. Today on the docket, I have a couple of articles about brand merch shops for the holidays that are kind of fun. What you got?
I'm going to, of course, talk about a blog post
Good.
of mine. And then we're also going to talk about something that Dunkin' Donuts is doing.
You have Dunkin' Donuts on your list?
Yeah.
Is it holiday merch?
No.
Oh, cool. Well, then we got another segue to talk about.
Awesome.
Cool. Let me switch this. I always forget. There it is. Here's the intro. See you in a minute. Hello. Really? You're not going to do it now? Oh, we're on 3. Shoot.
Welcome to the Big Promo Cast with Amber and Rich. In this podcast, Amber and Rich discuss the world of marketing, branding, and promotional products. Now, here's Amber and Rich.
Say something, Amber.
What do you want me to say?
How's it going? Welcome to the Big Promo Cast, episode 39. How's it going with you?
Pretty good.
How was your week?
I had a good week. I
Awesome.
got to hang out with a couple of friends this week, which was pretty cool because, you know, I'm a busy woman. So
You got to be careful.
yes, I know.
Yeah. I was at the grocery store last night, ran into somebody I knew from the comedy club. Laura. Hi, Laura Go, in case you're watching. Probably not. But it was fun seeing somebody from the past like that.
Yeah.
She hadn't seen in 9 months or whatever.
Yeah.
And this morning I went to my new personal trainer who's also my stand-up comedy instructor.
Nice.
So he's kind of segued into doing something else, but he busted my ass all over that park. It was cool. We were socially distanced and weren't masked up, but we were far apart. So
Yeah.
it's cool. But anyway, it was fun. 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. That's okay.
Not
It's
me.
kind of a drizzly Saturday. It was good. It wasn't bad. Walked around the park a couple times. That's a mile. And did some resistance band stuff, some stretching, different things. So it was a good time.
Cool.
It was a good hour. Good solid hour of ass kicking. So I'm into it. Anything exciting happening to you this week or just seeing your friends?
Yeah, that's really it.
It's fun to see people, isn't it?
Yes.
It's
yes.
foreign. It's odd,
Yeah.
but it's quirky. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first this time.
Let me see. I have to the right button though. Dunkin' Donuts. Is this the right one? Nope. Let's do Frito-Lay first. Frito-Lay is doing an online gift shop, which is kind of cool. And they brought back Anna Kendrick, who did a commercial for them a while back. And actually, a friend of mine from the comedy club, Nick Scott, wrote this commercial, or wrote the words to the song.
Oh, wow.
It came out last year, but I'm going to try to play this and see if we can hear it on the thing.
Okay.
This is pushing the tech way. Let's see if it's going to work or not.
Raindrops on roses.
2 minutes. Do you want to play this or do you?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for
it might be too loud. Let me try to adjust the thing.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright yellow lace bags and noses frostbitten. Snack table spread that is fit for a king. These are a few of my favorite things. Warm ugly sweaters because your friend says so. Bags of Tostitos with salsa and queso. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Seeing the family and gingerbread houses. Eating Doritos on big comfy couches. Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the lights glow, but the fuse blows. When I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
That's enough of that.
Nuts on roses and
Sorry, I'm going to shut that down. I don't want to see another minute of it. It was good though.
Yeah.
You can go. You'll find it in our show notes. But
And I love Anna Kendrick.
there's some cool stuff though. Cheetos, ugly sweaters, and socks, of course, and I don't know. There's all kinds of cool stuff. If you're into potato chips and Fritos, like I am, like a lot of people are. Sorry, Bill. No Pringles, but he's a Pringles guy.
Yeah.
Where do you go? Five gets back to both of us. Whoops, I need to go back here to this one. Anyway, that's a fun one. If you're doing holiday shopping, I don't know, for the Fritos fan in your life. That's all I have to say about that. No comments? You good?
Yeah. I mean,
Are you a snacker?
oh yeah. I'm definitely a snacker, but I'm not much of a food merch person.
Okay.
So, like, I like my merch, but
So you're not going to rock a Fritos ugly sweater?
no.
Or a Cheetos skull cap or anything
No.
like that? Well, shoot. I guess I'll take it back to the store then. All the cool stuff I got you. Go ahead.
Let's see. So on Tuesday, I did a blog post about the pros and cons to sending catalogs.
Sending catalogs for our suppliers, or for us sending out catalogs, or for anybody?
Well, for anybody.
Oh,
And I'm not going to go over all of them because you should go to our blog to read more about it.
good.
But there are a couple of key points here.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the pros go to sending out catalogs, a big thing is that using different colors and phrases and fonts can really help capture your audience
Right.
in a way that you can't do auditorily.
Right.
I actually did a blog post when I first started here about 4 years ago that is called Color Me Informed, and it basically talks about like how different colors affect us psychologically,
Right.
and
That's
how
a big
you can,
thing. Yeah.
how you can use them in advertising. You
Yeah.
know,
Green- Yeah.
red is about energy, and blue is, emotional connection.
Sure,
or
sure,
whatever.
sure.
And actually, 95% of buyers say that they focus on visual appearance.
That's true. Yeah, you can't. It's funny when people say they need a graphic designer and they try to do it on the cheap, and they get somebody in the office to design something and it's horrible.
Yeah.
But, but they don't have any value in it. And graphic design is a valuable thing. You got to have it. It's got to look good.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it's a phone book. I mean, if you're going to print out a page of words, who cares?
Yeah.
Who's going to read that? So, good stuff. Yeah.
So
So what?
I was gonna say, on the con side of it, you've got a lot of people who will throw them away.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, 2% of direct mail or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
2% response, maybe.
And when you're spending all that money on catalogs, and then you have a lot of people who are just throwing them away, that might not. I mean, that may not be giving you the ROI you're looking for.
You know what else, though? If you've got somebody looking at a book, they're not clicking on 3 other tabs or being distracted by anything else. They have a book in their hand.
That's true.
So catalogs are a good thing in that regard.
Yeah.
However, you got to get people to open that mail up and not throw it straight to the trash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, file 13 is horrible. That's where people put things that they don't want.
Yeah.
Like we do most of the time, because we don't everything we need to access. We use catalogs for reference. We don't shop.
Right.
But I remember when I was a kid, the Sears catalog would come and we just try to steal it from each other to make our Christmas list and all that stuff.
Yep.
But that was back then. That was way back in the 70s and whatever, when catalogs were a thing.
I used to go through catalogs when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
In 1992.
Yeah, my mom would have Finger Hut catalogs.
Yeah.
And I'd go through those and try and pick out Christmas and birthday gifts for myself.
Finger Hut.
Yeah.
I don't guess I know what that is. Oh, I do know. It's the direct mail order only thing.
Yes.
All kinds of goofy stuff in there.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There's lots of
I
crazy
do remember
stuff in
Finger Hut. That's funny.
I don't think they're around anymore.
I bet they are.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they are. Who knows? We'll have to check that out and see.
Yeah.
If they're still around, we'll link it in the show notes.
Yeah.
But I bet they aren't. I'm going to let you do your next one because I'm going to segue off of what you do.
Okay.
So,
So I love Dunkin' Donuts.
but you don't love their merch.
No. That's okay though.
All right.
I love coffee, so this is pretty cool for me.
Mhm.
Dunkin' Brands Group, which is the parent company of Dunkin' Donuts,
Right.
has they've been looking to the future a little more for their marketing, being um, being more aware of coronavirus and stuff like that. Like
Right.
people are not commuting, but
True.
they are treating themselves more than they used to.
Okay.
They're making the effort to go out and get themselves coffee and all this. So actually they've been working on some new drinks.
Okay.
They have one that is oat milk.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I drink almond milk, and I'm sure people like oat milk too.
Well, that's true. And then they've got these refreshers that is green tea with fruit concentrate.
Hmm.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it sounds like an Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Iced tea and lemonade.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And one of the things that they're doing is just like a ton of other brands out there, they're focusing a lot on Gen Z.
Oh, Gen Z. I thought you said ginseng. I said, well, that's weird. But anyway.
But they're focusing a lot on the generation that's up and coming. And
Sure,
all
of course.
this.
Yeah, that's where the money is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they have teamed up with Charlie D'Amelio, who is
Oh, that's a TikTok girl.
yes,
Yeah.
she is the #1 most followed content creator on TikTok.
Do you know her story?
Mm-mm.
It's crazy. She just started making dance videos on TikTok like every other punk in the country.
Yeah.
For some reason, she caught on, and mazillions of followers, and she's endorsements and this kind of thing
Wow.
out of nowhere. And she's like in the middle of nowhere, suburbia, Connecticut somewhere. It's really a wild story.
Wow.
Actually, it's kind of weird because it's affected her. Like she can't. She's got sudden fame does that to anybody, but she can't go places without being mobbed and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, when she's doing stuff, if people know who she is, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a good one. I
Well-
mean, she's a good TikToker anyway.
And she, on TikTok, apparently she talks a lot about how she drinks Dunkin' coffee.
Did she start talking about Dunkin', or is she paid to talk about Dunkin'?
She started talking about Dunkin' first.
That's cool.
And so they
And they
teamed
caught
up
on,
with
right.
her, and they actually have a drink called Charlie.
Sweet.
And they sold hundreds of thousands of this drink in the first 5 days.
Incredible.
And it also, because Dunkin', like everybody else in the world, has an app.
Yeah.
And their app downloads
Mhm.
increased 57%.
Wild.
Yeah.
And now, so I bet if you download that app and you open up TikTok, then TikTok will read what's on your phone and show you more stuff from her, because TikTok's like that. They get into your brain. I'm not a fan of TikTok, but
Oh, me neither.
but I am a fan of people making money doing stuff. So that's cool. Well, good
Yeah.
for her. Anything else about that?
Nope, that's it.
Well, I'm going to bounce over to mine, which is about. Whoops, I want to get rid of this one and get rid of that one. And since you're not a fan of Dunkin' online stores or Dunkin' merch, then you don't care about this. Dunkin's online shop for the holidays is kind of fun. And it's similar to Frito-Lay, to where they have a whole bunch of different things, scrunchies and refrigerators and mattresses and all kinds of crazy stuff. But the coolest thing is that they do this personalization thing.
I do love personalization.
And personalization is a really cool trend right now. Like you can get, for your office, you have 20 people in the office, and you would get everybody a $20 stainless mug, and everybody has their name written on it. That's kind of a cool thing. Their own individual name, not the name of the company, and the name of the company. But yeah, I'm all about the personalization. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dunkin' Donuts. In fact, I like Dunkin' Donuts a lot.
Yeah.
I wish it was closer. There's one up on Northwest Highway, but in Starbucks, I like it, but it's just not, you know.
I love Starbucks, but they're a little overpriced.
It's if you just want regular coffee,
Oh yeah.
it tastes like trash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coffee, but it's not any better than. Sure, not any better than anywhere else. 7-Eleven. I mean, I can find a better coffee a lot of places.
Yeah.
But it's convenient enough, and it's right there. So, anyway, that's all I have to talk about Dunkin' Donuts and their holiday merch thing.
I really do love the personalization thing.
Yeah,
That-
it's a cool thing.
I actually found a pin a couple weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
that I had gotten from the PPAI show
Right.
a couple years ago, or maybe it was Sage, one of our industry trade shows.
Yeah.
And it had my name on it and my phone number. That they actually did it right there in front of you.
Oh, cool.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, I like that. In fact, my coffee mug at home is like that. Lisa got it for me at one of those trade shows. This is Rich's cup on the side. It's not very creative, but it's whatever. It's got my name on it, so don't touch it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I'm all about personalization. Did you have anything else?
Nope.
Well, since you're talking about personalization, last week I dropped the ball and forgot to talk about Oreos. Now, I don't even have any links pulled up, but they're doing the same kind of thing where you can order cookies with people's names on them.
Oh my god.
You can get 24 Oreos with Amber written on them. Happy birthday, Amber, or something like that.
Okay, that would make me someone's best friend forever.
No, wait a minute. That's brand merch. Oh, but you can eat it, so that's why you're
Yeah.
into it. Okay.
And personalization.
That's right. Oh, so you're all about that. Anyway, I'll dig up a link to that. But that was another cool thing that people they're pretty innovative as far as what they're coming up with to sell.
Yeah.
Because I got to sell something. Because, like you said, people aren't commuting anymore and buying a lot of coffee, so they got to sell them something else
Yeah.
and keep them top of mind. Because when we get through this, and we will get through it,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna need to do everything, do stuff again. Do you have any shout-outs?
I do. So for those who don't know, I homeschool my kids, and there is a website called adaptedmind.com,
Okay.
and you set it up. You can set it up for all the kids that you have and
Uh-huh.
set it up for their grade levels and everything. And they are able to watch videos and do cool little assignments and stuff. So I've got to where certain days of the week we do actual sit down homeschool stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then the other days she gets on Adapted Mind.
Oh.
My middle child,
Yeah.
she gets on Adapted Mind, and they even have a time limit on there. She can do, I think it's 45 minutes of work on there, and then it's okay, see you tomorrow, because it doesn't want kids spending all day on screens.
Incredible. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's awesome. I love Adapted Mind. So
What a cool thing.
that's my shout out.
Is that a free thing or you got to pay for it?
You gotta pay for it.
That's
but
okay, though.
Man, it's worth it.
That's fantastic. Pretty cool.
It was pretty cheap.
It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
If it's worth it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
My shout-out is to Cheyenne Jahani, Coach Cheyenne Jahani, who whooped me this morning. I want to put a link just to give him some link love on our little show note thing. But he's good. And we went to Exhall Park, and I think I'm going to go every Saturday at 8
Cool.
before I come in here. So every Saturday I want to come in here at 1 o'clock and be crying about getting beat up. So, but anyway.
It'll be worth it.
It will be worth it. Here's another short one. We're about 20 minutes in. Camera didn't die, so we're all set.
Yay.
Anything else on your mind?
No, that's it.
Again, we're not doing a live show next week, but we are premiering a video at 1 o'clock Central on Saturday on Facebook. Oh, and I hope this is working on Facebook. We got to check that out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. And you're not working next week, right?
Correct.
Oh,
I got
crap.
all week off.
Means I'm working double 2 days. Anyway, that's all part of the fun, though.
Yes.
Take it easy, gang. We're going to turn this off.